This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
He'll bring it out. It's Bell. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Using his legs, it's Scott. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. From the gun, the ground game. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Pulls it in, it's Mills. He's gonna come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And the Huskers line up to punt it away. The punter gonna get his first work of the afternoon. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Pittsburgh offense is back on the field. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
These offensive scripts on both sides have been masterpieces as they are going up and down the field in the first. Firing to the right, complete. There he goes! He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll try the run. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. And the Panthers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't.
And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Pitt!
Man, find your weapons. Nice job by the quarterback. Finding the running back out of the backfield. He catches it and does the rest. Walks into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. He'll bring it out. It's Bell. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Oh, it's picked off.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Working that left side now. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. So 1st down here as they go back to work. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on second down. Got his man out of the backfield. He steps out of bounds, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Behind the chains now on second and long. The play action fake. Rush coming in high, and they got him at the 29.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
It's complete to the right. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Just on the edge of the red zone. First and 10 from the 21. Wants to throw on first down. The throw to the outside is complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. To the air on second down. Caught over the middle. It's gone. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. On first and goal, let's see what Pitt does here. From the gun. Looking to get it in. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Panthers. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. And they knocked through the extra point, and they're up 28-7. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
Defense has got to do a better job of corralling this wide receiver. They've got to know where he lines up each and every play. And then once he has the ball, they have to play with a sense of urgency and get hats to the football. He's just way too dangerous in the open field.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Jackson will throw. There's still plenty of time, but you see that 21-point deficit, and there is a sense of urgency now. The Cornhuskers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Handoff to the lone back. Into a mass of giant bodies. We'll call it a 1-yard gain to the 24. The Huskers are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And the Huskers have it with a first and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up. Wants to go up top on first down. With the catch, it's Mills. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And now on second down for this offense. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Gonna look downfield again. Got it behind the line. It's Scott. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He's got it on the run. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. That cuts the lead down to 28-10.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Thomas. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
And the Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Quick completion on the out. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Looking to throw on 1st down. Dumps it to the back. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's been Mr. Dependable early in this game. The first 5 attempts, all complete. Finally, the defense able to force an incompletion when they throw his way. This guy's route running his hands. It's a matchup problem, but the defense finally has something good happen.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
The Panthers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Quickly complete. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. To the air on 1st down. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Quarterback may change this route. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pressure is all over him, and he can't get it off. Down he goes, and that'll bring us to the end of the first half. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Pitt will kick off, ready to get things started here in the 3rd quarter. looking for those open spaces and opportunities. He didn't find much room at all as he'll go out of bounds at the 12. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Under fire. He hurls one deep down the left side. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. The Pitt offense back on the field and ready to roll. Handoff from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Pitt pushing the pace.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down. This offense needs all the help they can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much-appreciated lifeline. The give from the gun. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Second down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed behind the line, it's Goff. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in your backfield.
And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Motion from the wide receiver. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Running back searching for a hole. Stonewalled again. No gain on the play. They keep trying to stick with the running game, but there's not much getting done. They'll move the tight end. Back to pass on second down. Caught in the backfield, it's Scott. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The Huskers look to keep this drive humming. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back, it's second and goal from the 4. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's third and goal. charge in. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on 4th down. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. And the Panthers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Pushes forward for a pickup of 3. They'll mark it at the 8. That's the end of the period, and Pittsburgh has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. Across the 20 and out of bounds at the 21-yard line, and just like that, they're out of trouble. Ball spotted at the 21. It's 1st down. Hard running there. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He wants to take the top off. Makes the grab at the 10. Touchdown, Panthers! And the punishment has been extended. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
There's no mercy rule in college football. They've got a huge lead here in the 4th quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
Nebraska, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he won't quite make it back to the 20-yard line as he goes out of bounds at the 19. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback, rally to the football, gang tackle, and you're going to win this game.
Jackson will throw. Makes the grab. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on 3rd down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. This defense will try to keep everything in front. Wants to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
And that's kind of what we've seen from this offense all game long, man. It's been hard. It's been a struggle, and receiver and quarterback just not on the same page. Somebody out wide needs to step up, needs to make some plays for their QB because they're in a huge hole, and they need some explosive passing plays.
He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Turning it on! He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
And the Panthers moving quickly to the line. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Lynch. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Thomas. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. With the run on first and goal. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Back to pass. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to get it done with the run here on third and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Now, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
Breaks the tackle. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. And the Huskers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He'll take it on the return. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Gonna run it. It's Goff. Gets away from one. Finds some space. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Now the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. He's going to run it. Kept it, and he's past the marker. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Powers through the defender. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Hit right back to the line. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Dropping back, it's Lynch. Under fire. Fakes to grab. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. This offense looking at a third down after that last completion. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
Nebraska, 10.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking downfield on first down. He's taking a deep shot. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. After this, it'll be a wrap. Wants to go up top on first down. He'll take another shot here. And the pass is incomplete. They were going for the fabulous